Hello everyone and welcome back once again to Strategic Command World at War. We're back and it's February 13th. We already dealt with the situation on the Japanese side, but we still need to take care of this side as well. Now I actually kind of hope to cut off these forces over here. I still kind of expect to be able to do that. Yeah, I mean that doesn't look like the greatest, but I think we'll be okay for now like this. This is pretty good, I think. Still have the situation up here. Which mode are you on? Escort. Okay, that's good. And they don't have entrenchment, so first of all, I used the Italian ones to draw out the interceptors, so that we can bomb with the German forces at leisure afterwards. Yeah. And there we go. Or at least these guys have been hit by now. It's a bit better for the German bombers, and they've taken a big hit. I'm sure. Okay, so you can get past that. Let's see how much damage that is. Definitely not enough. Let's just shell them a bit first. Lower that readiness, lower that morale. And this looks a lot better. And I can even pull them back. Well, there goes my plan. Well, alright, let's move with the tanks. Sure, that's not a problem. I'm gonna go for the bomber here. Guess I'll have to destroy them this way. Seems to be no other choice. And recon can't move in there. That was basically what I was trying to do. Get a unit in here. And yeah, even their tanks can't reach that. Alright. Let's keep attacking though. And get this in Marseilles true. Now I get to reinforce these. And they'll be ready for action again on the next turn, so that's pretty good. Meanwhile, we're trashing the British here. Wonder if they're gonna retreat even further. They don't seem to have too much, and this bomber and this fighter are also pretty battered. Couldn't destroy them this turn yet, but I'm sure we'll be taking that in the next episode. Okay, down here. Let's see if we can finally take down these guys. Doesn't look like it. It's been taking quite long, actually. But if we keep getting bad rolls on these guys, there's just no way we're finishing them off here. At least Sevastopol will be taken. No partisans in Sevastopol, so we can even leave it empty. Alright. So now let's try to deal with the Soviet tanks. They're in poor supply. I can't expect them to do very well, I think. Still need to get a unit in Rostov itself, and I need to deal with these partisans. Let's move you into Smolensk. try to deal with it from that region.
Let's see, because I will get these in Rostov. I'll move you down, you back, you guys down here. These in Rostov. Rostov is a good point for supply. Gonna need to work our way from there. Almost gotten this, but I think these guys will be out of supply quite soon, and that will be the end of it. Meanwhile, I'll operate some core units into this region. Like I said, I want to shift around my units and make sure that I can just defend in this region while the actual useful units go up. Maybe I can still destroy these guys though. No, didn't seem like it. Alright. Too bad. Okay, that's also... Bryansk won't give any supplies if I just move in here. Destroy the unit at Kaluga. Yeah, it will definitely take quite some time before the situation in Smolensk improves. Bit sad that I'm not getting any luck here. Alright, let's move you up here. Because I really do wish to finish that off. Great. Let's take Kaluga. And operate these. I can't get them all the way to Voronezh, but even this is pretty reasonable. Alright, so they're tied to this German HQ. So I'll be sending these guys up north here. They will be able to repair later. This HQ will just go and stay there. Meanwhile, the enemy doesn't really want to go through there, I think. But maybe I get to damage the HQ for a bit, that's nice. And I think the situation for the Italians is fine there. Alright, good. Now, over here, this is a bit of a problem. Alright, I'll hold you there to guard that position. And those units that can be reinforced back up to 10 will definitely get repaired. Okay, I can't take more of these bombers, but they're in reasonable supply. Not enough though. And I don't have any fighters there, so I still need to send this one up north. And then start repairing those and take care of it afterwards.
Reinforce the blue division so they can be sent up next as well. And these guys just kind of need to go down. Then I can repair them next turn, and then we can start moving towards Novgorod. I will even, let's see, yeah, I will send these guys to Army Group North. They kind of need it. That's quite sad. Okay. I did try. Either way, they're definitely not getting repaired right now. Just move these guys closer here. Really have to wait for quite a long time before Smolensk is actually ready. So that's a shame, but all right. No, let's not attack. All right. Fine. Worked reasonably well, but ultimately didn't achieve much. Let's get you back. These guys in the shipyard so we can actually go and repair it. Sure. Oh, there's submarines in the round. Great. That means I can finally go and use this against the enemy to destroy that submarine. I think I can already do that with you guys too if I put up the naval tactical. Can I? Yeah. Try to dish out some damage, but it failed. Can't use the port of Tallinn, and so these guys will also go back. Don't think they can see this, so I'm not too concerned here. Let's get you back up. I did shuffle around quite a lot of units here. Maybe there's something about partisans that I still need to take care of. I don't think so though. Not like that. Rostov is taken care of. All of that. There are partisans only up here. So I actually need to have another garrison going in there, but I don't have those at the moment. Reinforce there, and that is pretty much it. So I can only spend a few more points for the Germans. Let's again go for research for 175. I can still do that. Anything that I think is actually quite useful, like industrial technology, just to give me a bit more MPP. Alright, that takes care of everything. So once again, I'll be shipping it back to the enemy, and we'll see what they are up to. I think, oh no, yeah, exactly. I did take care of everything except the submarines. Let's do that. You there. These guys in there. All right. And then the only one that I need to take care of is this. There we go. So that's submarines, and I already took care of the submarines for the Japanese. So let's just see how things are going to go down. Soviet national morale falls with the loss of Sevastopol. And powerful groups in Turkey call on the country to join the Axis. Indomitable being deployed on there. And a truant submarine somewhere. I didn't want to use that port anyway. Japanese submarine shells the Californian coast. Andrew's sister's release don't sit under the apple tree with anybody else but me. Sure. Still paying for that Italian expeditionary force. Things are a bit slow there. But alright. Let's zoom in a bit. This is a pretty dangerous turn. At least on the naval side. Because we have all of these amphibious transports which are very vulnerable right now. Okay. Kind of have to move a unit in there because they can actually move past the side and then move up through that road there. Like, yeah, what I'm saying here, that's just no good. Thinking pretty hard. Excellent. If only my fleet in near the Dutchies Indies doesn't get hit. That's pretty much my biggest concern right now. Wow. Okay. It's a bit of a shock. Seems like they're just wasting MPP trying to attack that unit. Nothing else from here. Well, because they're attacking so much, these units aren't really digging in, but it's still not that big of a problem. I wonder if they will retreat. They won't. That means I'm going to cut them off here. At least I expect to be able to do so. Even though my supply situation is far from ideal there too. And these guys will be in very poor supply. I think I'll be able to destroy them. So it will be another army entirely gone. And I can move upon Impal then. Oh, they are in very good supply. If they're all the way up to 10. A bit of a shock. They have a bunch of units around Stalingrad. Okay, so far so good. No crazy casualties yet. Planning, land reorganization, that's all fine. Okay. And just some events. Whew. First Sick Corps, a rise there. Partisan activity down there again. But that's not too troublesome. The Bolshoi Theater performs Shostakovich's 7th Symphony. This horrible weather continues throughout Russia still because it's so early in the year. So not really doing that much better than historically so far. Well, a little bit, but... not by much, actually. Alright, let's deploy that garrison. And no events again, okay. Yeah, I've a little bit of time left. Let's just see what we can do here. This guy's probably gonna get it. Really? Okay, if it doesn't work, you just better use the units that can actually dish out some pretty good damage first. And then use something else afterwards. Now these guys are down at 2. I don't expect them to do anything particularly crazy. I don't think they can repair them very well. What's your problem? Is it raining there? Yeah. Alright, that's it for the easy part. I'm just gonna do a few things that I think are relatively easy right now. So just destroying those guys, like I said. And oh, they're really doing very poor for supply. They must not have an HQ up here. Bit surprised that I'm not able to deal any damage, but against a unit with 1 supply. Either way, I really don't see why my attacks are so poor. I mean, I guess I don't have an HQ, that is true, but... okay, that's another unit down. Start working on those entrenchments. Right. Either way, and they're doing quite poor on supply, and I don't need to take that territory. I'll just go and move and try to take another port. Did I already declare war on Brunei? I don't even know. I should check that. Diplomacy. Brunei's not in there, but British North Borneo. What does it say? I don't think it's out there. No, I think we're already at war. Okay, and then I can immediately take those oil fields too. Great. The I mean, this is from the Dutch East Indies, so that doesn't fall immediately. So I will send some units over to Kuching and then also down here. First of all to capture Sumatra and then also Batavia. Still need to take down Singapore though, but for now I'm sending these guys out there. And let's just see how we fare against these guys now. So they're in poor supply. I just need to land a unit there. I can't even attack anymore. I'll just destroy the port for now. So they shouldn't have any supply. And they'll be going back for some repairs. And we'll try again. Okay, so attacking that city is now useless. Try to surround these. They'll be in very poor supplies soon, but I can't really do a whole lot about it. I'm gonna try to capture at the very least Rabaul and Kukum here. But for that I need more amphibious transports. Okay, this is just moving. Great, and like I said, I'm gonna try to get Rabaul and Bruin and also Guadalcanal here. It's gonna take some time, but I think it's definitely worth it. Sure, I'll continue there later. Like I said, I don't have that much time. I'll move you back up. And not jet attack. They might try to fight their way out. Would also be fine. Yeah. Destroy the bomber. And go after Alexandria. Doesn't seem to be a unit in Suez, so I'll take it. There we go, and I can even move up to this part. That means that I still have to deal with that unit in Cairo, but at least we've taken down the Suez Canal, so that means that we won't suffer any supply problems anymore. And I'll send the Italians down, so the Italians will move down through here after destroying this unit. They will also take Egypt, while the Afrika Corps will just keep moving towards Baghdad there. Let's get you back up to 10. Start dealing with those entrenchments as well. If I get in the artillery... Oh, okay. That's a bit slower. Alright, but my time is up though, so that is looking pretty good. But still got to take care of a lot of stuff for the next turn. So for now, I want to thank you all for watching. Do hope you enjoyed this part. If you did, please leave a like, a comment, or subscribe, and I will see you all in the next episode. For now, take care, and I will see you all in the next one.